That's a lot. Thank you. I hope that you'll eat many, many more.
We'll be right back. Our next guest has a passion for life, a passion for sports cars, and lucky for us, a passion for singing. Here is Enzo Stuarti.
Turn the tides and calm the angry sea. He alone decides or writes a symphony. He lights every star that makes the darkness bright. He keeps watch all through each long and lonely night. He still finds a time to hear a child's first cry, sign or sinner come, and always find him there. Though it makes him sad to see the way he'll always say, I forgive. He can touch a tree and turn the leaves to life. He knows every lie that you and I have made. Though it makes him sad to see the way we live, he'll always say, I
Enzo Stuarti. Oh, Enzo, if you just sing out a little more and not stay so quiet, I think you'd really reach the people.
Listen, well, that's soul food, man. I sang my soul out.
You know, why do you
get some
need
of
a
it?
microphone?
No.
I bet people ask you that because you're there. You're right with it.
Well, if we weren't broadcasting, I would have done most of that without the microphone.
Yeah.
Do you do that in a club? Do you ever walk
Yes, I
over?
do. Yeah, I think that today message time is very important, and if I can do my little bit with a song like that and make people think maybe where the values are, that love between us is most important. That's where it's at, and I think we need more of it today.
I don't know.
So I do it. I sure do.
I wish I could think of who it was that said recently in an article I read, some young composer said something about, I wish people would listen to my songs because maybe they have something to say. You know?
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, there's more of that. More.
You've been building your own car. Is it finished?
Yeah, back to the cars, yeah. You think I'm involved in cars? He's involved. You know, my name in his phone book isn't under S. It's under cars. But...
How about an electrical car? Are you both going to have that?
Oh, no,
Are you
no.
building?
Well,
Why not?
Not until I finish my car. Because this was a dream that I've always had ever since I came to this beautiful country to build a car.
Yeah.
So we did, and it's finished, and I'm going to be the Grand Marshal of the Schaefer 500 at the Poconos July 3rd.
Wow.
And I'm going to use it as a pace car.
Oh, is it going to be the pace car?
Yeah. And I've been
You build it from scratch?
from scratch. We
You
went
get
to the...
old junk heaps and just
No
take
junk
parts?
heaps. No. We went right to the steel mill. We bought loads of steel, sheets of metal. And we did it ourselves. Yeah, Joe Randazzo and I. And we put a car together, which is way ahead, I think, of its time. It's a mid-engine. And
What do you mean mid-engine?
the engine is in the back, which is the safest part. This is a safety car. And for the women in the audience and in the television audience, I decided to go a little bit out on the interior. So it's a red car with black Persian lamb wool inside.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Real Persian lamb?
Real Persian lamb, yeah.
How much does the car cost so far?
$35,000. I thought it was going to cost about 18 or 20,000, but then we got involved getting it ready for the New York International Auto Show, so it cost me more. And that's
That
a lot
spaghetti
of...
sauce really pays off, doesn't it? Yeah.
In more ways than one, you know.
Would you like to see the car? We have
Yeah.
some pictures. Can we? Now, what are we going to do? Show the pictures when it...
This is the picture of the finished car. And those vents on the side are strictly safety factors. They let the air out of the disc front brakes, and in the back you see the scoop toward the back fender. And that cools the engine, which is in the rear, and also the disc brakes. And there's a glass on top of the driver, which is removable for filming television commercials and also a future television show. And all of that is a safety factor. Mario Andretti was very, very helpful to me.
He helped
me with the design, and he also helped me with the tires. The air scooping in front is for a reason. It keeps the car down. And Mario's been just great, and I hope that he sure wins when he gets up there on the 3rd July.
Other than the fact it's very expensive, what do you call it?
The Stuarti Sonata.
Ah.
Is that the name of the car?
That's the name of the car.
That's beautiful.
And when my mother heard that name, you know what she said.
That's a real car. That's so nice.
I know what she said. This is where that all started.
Yeah, right here.
Right here.
Matter of fact, before here, well, when you had your show in Cleveland.
That's right. Yeah.
I used to talk about my mother. My mother is actually 4'11". And she is just beautiful. She watches my television shows, and she keeps saying, "That's my boy." And as long as you can do that, right?
Is that car
Yes.
4'11" too? Because it
No,
looks quite low.
The car is about 4 feet 3 inches.
Ah, so your mother's
Yeah.
taller than the car?
She's taller than the
That's
car.
nice.
She'll be proud of her son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, which reminds me, I heard there was a complaint about the fact that we're on that, and you just said, "Oh, it's so nice" and everything, about your commercials, your ragu commercials.
Oh, yes, yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, first of all, I didn't read it. I was told about it, that it had been in Newsweek and also in the New York Times, that the Italian Civil Rights American League, which I'm very much for, they're 98% right on all the things that they're bringing up. For instance, the Italian language has been taken out of the school, with about 30 million Italians in the country, that they have not enough representation. I always say, as a matter of fact, that the Italians had the unity that you people had, and perhaps that I could be telling a different story. But they complained that "That's so nice" was a put-down to the Italian people in mimicking them, such as what's "That's some spicy meatball." So I went to their meetings, and I was really taken back at the sincerity of it. As a matter of fact, I cried, because they wanted to be heard. Except what I did say was that for 12 years, my mother's been, I've been using it for 12 years. My mother said, and now when I pay my toll at the tunnels, I do concerts in colleges, the cab drivers in any city that I go to, they smile and they say to me, "That's so nice, Enzo."
Yeah.
You know, so I said, if love is what we're after, and my two little words can create it, why not let it live? And they agreed, and I feel very good about it. Actually, thank you. I even copyrighted it just to make sure that it's all mine. And the people in Rochester who produce are my sponsors. They agreed that we're going to go on with it.
Would you like to have some soul food?
I sure would.
You earned it.
Thank you, buddy. That's a beautiful compliment. Thank you.
You know something? I'm going to get more complaints if you don't sing again, will you?
I'd love to.
Oh,
Can I tell you about this song?
Yeah.
I wrote this for my little daughter when she was 2 years old. Shall I do it right here?
Andrea?
For Andrea.
I got a hope.
And every time that I wasn't home to sing this to her, I would get on the phone, because at the beginning of my career, God knows we couldn't even afford a flight in a baggage car, so that I used to spend the money on the phone and sing to her just before she went to bed. That was 2 years old. She's now 11. And I sure thank God for my family and my children and my wife. Sleep, my darling, dream your dreams, count your sheep one by one. Sleep, my little angel, you know that I love you. Sleep, my little darling, while Daddy sings to you. Sleep, my piccina mia, you had a busy day. Before you start to close your eyes, together we will pray. You've got me round your finger. I don't mind if you do. You've got your mother's smile and eyes, and all her love in you. Each time I hear you saying, when I call on the phone, oh, how I miss you, Daddy. When are you coming home? I see you're off to dreamland. May all your dreams come true, and may you sleep, and I'll thank God for having brought me you. Sleep, my darling, dream your dreams, count your sheep one by one. Sleep, my little angel, you know that I love you. Sleep, my little angel, while Daddy sings to you. Good night, Andrea. Sleep tight.